Hey.
Hey, we did it.
Yes,
Right
we
at
did.
5? Well, kind of. Maybe a second after. I'm Jack.
I'm Jake.
This is Live at 5 here at Island Music Company. And I've got a number of guitars here behind me that are all pretty cool and worth looking into.
Okay.
But when are they not, right? How often do we have guitars up here that aren't worth checking out?
Never.
That's right, Jake. And as I know, that's not a Celsius.
I just
The
got
place-
I got a vanilla Coke today.
The place next door stopped selling my Celsius flavors.
Oh, it did?
Yeah. And I got to tell you right now, Dash In, a little plug for Dash In. Dash In's doing buy two, get one free monsters.
Oh, yeah?
So, support our Dash Ins. Owners are friends of our owners, so,
Yeah. They help us keep
Cool.
going.
yeah, a little give and take. So, we got a couple guitars up here. I'm really only interested in buying one of these.
That's about normal.
Sometimes when you get up here, I'm like, ooh, which one's mine? But I'll tell you right now, it's this 7-string Jackson. We're going to get to that here soon. So, let's see here. All right, I got two of these Jacksons up here. I got a few Jacksons up here. Some of these are a little more similar to the others. So let me make sure I'm looking at my notes, because sometimes small notes are hard to read.
I want to get a fourth monitor.
A fourth monitor? We don't need more monitors.
Well, the fourth one will have your notes.
All right, so the first one here, I gotta look at the box. Sorry, folks. Give me 1 second.
I'll get some technical.
7577. All right, cool. We're on the right track. So, first up. Wait, did I look at the right one? Oh, I'm sorry. All right. It's just hard because, Jackson, no offense, Jackson, but how many guitars can be called JS32? And then it's all the other things that determine the long model number of it. So it's just my little thing. That's all. It's just me. There's too many things to keep track of. This is a JS32. It's a variant of the Rhodes models. They use a bolt-on maple neck, compound radius on the fretboard.
Yes.
All right, Jake, all of our guitars from now on, instead of compound radius on the fretboard, we're just going to call them compound radius.
Okay.
Change it on everything.
All right. I'm on it.
It is a Jackson licensed Floyd Rose, Jackson design high gain pickups. Body is poplar with this nice gloss, vintage white style finish. The black triangle pickguard adds a lot to the dynamic of it. And this is just a small little design thing that I really like. Mm-hmm. But I really enjoy that the triangle design on the pickguard goes the opposite direction from the shark fin inlays on the fretboard. I know that's something real tiny and small, but it stands out just enough. I really like it. It's a cool little additive to the design of the guitar. I don't know. It's pretty neat. Pretty Jackson and metal heavy today, just because that's just what's here, but it's also a lot of fun. It's the good stuff. Whatever that one country singer sang. Yeah, baby, that's the good stuff. Who was that? Kenny Chesney? Was that Kenny Chesney? Can someone answer that for me? Was that Kenny Chesney? Yeah, baby, that's the good stuff. So whatever, something like that. I don't know.
My brain.
I feel like it was Kenny Chesney. Someone's going to listen to this and tell me, because I don't know. All right, this one here is a lot of fun. Yes! Thanks, Brenda. Thanks for letting me know I was right.
Sorry.
Your son likes to tell me I'm wrong.
I couldn't even remember. I'll be honest.
All right, this is the one I'm kind of crazy about. One, because it's a hardtail, and I love a good hardtail. Two, it's 7 strings, and I love the. So, the only thing I can't really ever get into is the shape of the Rhodes V. It's a hard thing for me to get over. But what I'm really am fascinated about, and I even called this out the other day when I saw the guitar sitting in the back, is that it's the Randy Rhodes style guitar. But it has the Monarch style headstock to it. And I think the Monarch guitars are really cool. Single cut guitars, nice headstocks like this where everything kind of aligns perfectly. Speaking of Monarchs,
Mm-hmm.
this is still a guitar thing, not like a European history thing.
Okay.
Speaking of Jackson Monarchs, are you familiar with the band Sleep Token?
No.
Check them out.
Okay.
Incredible band. They have found a way to like blend multi-genre type things.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like metal and pop. Some songs have saxophones in them. Like, it's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Their guitar player, just three. I think it's three. Four, I think, is the drummer. Two, I think, is the bass player.
Interesting.
Yeah. You don't know who they are. Like, they're all wearing, like, they wear, like, masks and giant garb, and they're in, like, these giant costumes, and it's a huge theatrical thing. I think you would really like it.
Okay.
Check them out. Sleep Token. The guy plays Jackson guitars. And it's insane. He's using quad Cortex processors to do all of his drop tuning. But he's playing 8-string Monarchs, which aren't like a regular model. Like, those are custom built, right?
Yeah.
This band is so huge. Everything sells out right away. You can't find anything of theirs like online as far as merchandise goes and things like that. And I think because they do this whole like low-key visibility, you don't know who I am thing, they won't do a signature model guitar. But I think that guy needs a signature model 8-string Monarch, and Jackson would make so much money.
Mm-hmm.
And so would he. Like, they should just, I don't know if they've not tried to capitalize on that, but I'm telling you, if Jackson were to start doing some Sleep Token promotion on some Monarch guitars, they'd be rolling in it.
I'll contact our guy.
All right, cool. We'll be in touch. So, this is not a Monarch, but I like the headstock on it because it's very Monarch-esque. So that's really cool. I like that a lot. But no, it's just satin finish on the guitar, high gain Jackson output on the pickups. Like I said, Monarch-style headstock, 7-string, maple neck, poplar body. It's just a fun, unique kind of guitar. And yes, it does gent, for those wondering. 7 strings. If you ever pick up a 7-string guitar and it doesn't gent, I think we're allowed to kick whoever built the guitar.
Every time I hear gent, I just think Stevie T.
Yeah, what?
Stevie T.
Stevie T.
I'll show you later.
All right, cool. They'll show me later because I have no idea what he's talking about. All right. Hey, Jake, guess what?
Hey, what?
This is another JS32.
Oh.
But this is, as you might notice, a little different from the Rhodes V, right? Right? A little variance.
Mm-hmm.
What we're dealing with here, if I remember correctly, yes. Amaranth, is that how you say the fingerboard name? It's the type of wood they use for the fingerboard. It's kind of like rosewood-esque, but this is a King V. I like that we got the black outline here along the edges. Goes really well with the black and white zebra style bobbins on the pickups.
Mm-hmm.
Jackson licensed Floyd Rose, again with the high output Jackson pickups. Back to your standard headstock that we're all familiar with Jackson. You have the locking nut. Back to the maple neck, poplar body. But just another fun, very, very familiar guitar from our friends at Jackson. So we wanted to show it off here and get this out to the world. Jackson is one of those things that's just, it's a brand that's going to be around for a long time, and it's just outside of the metal community, not a lot of people really give it the credit or the respect that it's due, but it always does well. We move a lot of Jackson here at Island Music Company, a lot of metal guitars in particular.
Yeah.
You jazz players got to step it up. We sell way more metal guitars than anything else. That also might just be the mentality of us. This is given who like works here. Like we like it heavier. It's fine. It's okay. It's cool that way. Speaking of heavier, we're getting into BC Rich. Here's the cool things about BC Rich. Not many stores are carrying BC Rich right now. I don't know if that's a intentional thing or they're just not carrying many dealers, but we have a decent selection of BC Rich guitars in stock right now, and they all look really great. And what's nice about this one too is the finish on this neck. It's not quite like a satin finish, but it's not like, it's like a really good in between. It doesn't feel super I'd have to look that one up because that feels different from most guitars I've picked up recently.
Probably
And,
like a low gloss or something.
Yeah,
like
it
that.
feels great because the rest of the body is a super high gloss. You get up here and it feels really nice. But it's a neck through construction, active pickups because we got a pair of the EMGs in there. The BC Rich hardtail. Let's see here. It's mahogany body. It's a 3-piece maple neck. It's the Shredzilla Ultra Slim Profile neck. But of course, it's neck through. With the high gloss, you can't see all the 3 pieces either from the black paint job. Quad bridge. Yeah, EMG pickups. Killer guitar. Like I said, we've got a handful of BC Riches in stock. We might just have to do like a BC Rich episode. Just because we have so many in stock and all that. So maybe we got one of those in the pipeline for us. Our friends at FU Tone had another signature model come out. This is the Michael Wilton signature model. This is not, we had that like V in here, but this is not that. This is just standard old FU Tone Pro Michael Wilton model. Michael Wilton, Queensryche, classic band. If you guys aren't familiar with them, go check them out. What we have here is you get your kill switch. You get your mini toggle switches here to give you the extra depth control and parameters of your pickup selections there. One knob, it's really all you need. D-tuner on the bridge, and of course, as every FU Tone Pro guitar has, all outfitted with the FU Tone pickups. You have your springs, brass block, the claw springs, brass block. You have the trem stopper, and then you can even you can do all the titanium inserts and stuff for all your locking components as well. So come on in and check this out in the black leopard finish. And while we're on the FU Tone train, we're going to grab this Wolfgang Standard here in this 3-color sunburst. But Jake, it's not just any standard Wolfgang and 3-color sunburst.
Oh.
This has been modified by FU Tone.
Oh.
We have we did the red titanium for a lot of the stuff on the top. So all of the posts, the blocks, the screws, the locking screws, the D-tuna, the locking nut screws on the top. Looks like the clamps are still just the standard, that dark smoky chrome. And then on the back, traditional style, you got the EVH 3 colors on the springs in the back. You got the red, white, and black, outfitted with the block, trem stopper, claw, and screws. This comes with the mahogany body. You get the roasted maple neck, but it is now outfitted with all the upgrades from our friends at FU Tone. So that's a killer guitar right there. Great price, awesome added features to it. Can't go wrong with it there. I think I only have one guitar left.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. The PRS. This one's a new one from PRS. This is another signature model for our for Mark Holcomb. Periphery, if I remember correctly, is a Maryland-based band even. So that's kind of cool when you think about it. This comes from the core model of guitars. So if you're thinking SE or S2, sorry. It has his signature Seymour Duncan pickups. I like these knobs they put on there. They have these little rubber grommets that are really nice. Gives you a nice grip when you're sliding around real quick. This is the Holcomb wraparound blue burst finish. It's a long name, but it looks really cool, so I don't care. The bird inlays are really nice. You have the ebony fretboard. I really like the dark hardware that he always puts on his guitars because it just blends really well with the aesthetics, the paint job, and everything on the setup on his guitars. That's really neat. Core model. The Holcomb guitars always look really cool. He always does a great job at picking wood grains to go with his finishes and all that. Also, this one in particular is just sweet. The way it ripples up the middle there and kind of down from the top. That's awesome.
Nice.
That's a good one. Someone buy it. Simple. Sales pitch. Buy it. Done. Congratulations. So, September 13th, we have Gary Granger is going to be here doing a trio, free blues and jazz concert with his trio project. So that's going to be nice. The Gary Granger. Gary, I cannot talk today. I am tongue-tied on everything I say. The Gary Granger trio will be here September 13th.
Okay.
1 o'clock. For free.
Okay.
For free. It's really nice. Gary has played bass with hundreds of artists. He's a well-renowned bass player. He's got all the chops you could be looking for. His trio band is amazing, so come on in and check them out because they're also going to be doing a Q&A, so it'd be a great way to get some insight on the industry and figure out some steps and things to go from there. After that, literally the week after that, that following Friday, so the 19th, we're doing our Taylor Tone Show.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to come down to the Island Music. From 1 to 5 o'clock, we're going to have local musicians playing Taylor guitars,
Okay.
putting on little concerts for you.
Okay.
5:30, the presentation starts.
Mm-hmm.
We're going over all kinds of stuff from Taylor. We have a pretty decent selection of custom guitars that are just customs. So they're not floating around the internet and all that because they're a custom built guitar. So they'll be new to having them on display here at Island Music. So we're excited to show those off to everybody, and hopefully some of y'all find your brand new guitar to take home. But it's nice. It's a change of pace from the way we've been doing Taylor events in the past. So I'm excited to get this out there for everybody. Ooh. Should have had this energy drink earlier in the day. It's not doing much right now. Woo! All right. Let's let's go through these guitars and get out of here. Jeez. Oh, tired. Man. Sorry, folks. All right. This was the JS227 because it's the 7-string with the Monarch style headstock, high gain output Jackson pickups, satin finish, all that there. This is the BC Rich Warlock 2 Prophecy with the EMG pickups, mahogany body, and remember that's the neck through carved design. This was the JS32 King V with the high output Jackson pickups, Jackson licensed Floyd Rose. We have the core model PRS Holcomb signature in the Holcomb wraparound blue burst with his signature Seymour Duncan pickups, I believe. I always get them mixed up. These are the Scour and the Scourge because there's also his previous line of signature pickups was the Alpha and Omega, so these ones are the Scour and Scourge. This is the Randy Rhoads JS32V in that nice vintage white finish. Also, along with the King, we're looking at high output Jackson pickups. We're looking at the Jackson licensed Floyd Rose bridge, bolt-on maple neck, mahogany body. We have our Wolfgang Standard in the 3-color sunburst finish with the EVH Wolfgang pickups, upgraded with all the hardware from our friends at FU Tone. So this is, like I mentioned earlier, we have our string lock screws, we have our D-tuna, we have the insert blocks, the posts, the nuts that do the string clamps on the top of the locking nut. And then in the back, we have the block, we have the 3 springs, the screws, and the claw that all go into the whole trim system of the guitar. And then here, the Michael Wilton Black Leopard signature guitar, the FU Tone Pro signature model with all the outfitted specs from our friends at FU Tone. So come on down to Island Music, check these guitars out, and many, many, many more that we have in stock on a daily basis. I think that's it. We're in the middle of band season, so if anyone needs a trumpet, clarinet, saxophone, anything score related, we got all that right here. Yep. We're in full force right now. The shop looks crazy. I'm just looking at it. I don't know. You guys can't hear it because I have the microphone.
No, they can hear it.
There's a lot going on out there.
Yeah, they can hear it.
So if you need one of those, come on in and check it out. That's all for the show. We're going to go ahead and wrap up, get all these guitars put away, and get things rolling here at the store. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Jack.
Jake.
This was Live at 5. We'll catch you next week.
See ya.